Y'all must have forgot. It's your boy Reed. Fight Beat Reed. Reverend Reed. Reed's Art. Reed BBS. BBS. Black Burp Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Here with you for the Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, Showtime, Shawn Porter. Pay-per-view. We doing it big. You see my man Zelenoff. You see him behind me. By the power of Zelenoff. Boom, boom. You see Roy Jones right there. Y'all must have forgot. Of course, Ali got my back. Ali my back. And I have a title belt. You don't need to know how I acquired it. I have a belt. I earned it. And I'm knocking out all bums. Anybody want to challenge me for my title? You want to try me for my title? You want to try me for my title? You want to try me for my title? 60-40, I kicks your ass. We can discuss that at another time. Right now, it's Porter Crawford night. Well, that's how we're going to treat this. So let's commence. I tried to watch it on the big screen, but of course, I'm getting the spinning wheel of death. So now I'm watching it on my phone, which, as an old school boxing fan, I hate watching big fights. Fights ain't meant to be watched on phones. Some of you younger boxing watchers, whatever, I ain't knocking it. That's your thing. You're used to it. You're accustomed to it. I'm not. And I never will be. It's that simple. So anyway, feel free to comment or don't. Like it, dislike it, whatever. We want to watch the fight, and we're going to be here. It's about 8:23 Central Standard Time here in Dallas, Texas. And, we'll be here for the next 3-4 hours. I'll get up. I'll be here, not be here. May go take a shit. May go on the patio, do a little smoky smoke, get a little drinky drink. You know, it's fight night. That's how we do. That's how I do. So sit back, enjoy. I will try my best to give you up to speed, up to date, pertinent, round by round info, blow by blow. We'll see. So I'm going to turn this, I've had the spinning wheel of death on my fucking TV for like 10 goddamn minutes. It literally stopped at 1 minute and 42 seconds of round 1. And we just ended round 3 in the actual fight where my TV paused in. So way to go, ESPN Plus. Shout out to ESPN Plus, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting my money's worth out of that shit. Not. Showing Bud in his dressing room now. He's signing some gloves. (15-0), 12 KOs in World Championship fights. I see you, Bud. I see you, Bud. Do your thizzle, Bud. Fuck that TV shit, man. I guess when life hands you lemons, they say you make lemonade. So I watch this motherfucking fight on my phone. I guess. Watching the spinning wheel of death is doing nothing, and I mean nothing, for your boy. So really have no other choice. And that's some random football game Turn that down. I can't really play the volume of the pay-per-view because that's illegal, and I'm not trying to get arrested. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, real talk. Try me for this belt. Try me. What? Now they're showing Shawn Porter in his dressing room, just chilling. He is who he is, man. And like I said in my video, which I posted on FightBeat probably about an hour or two ago, he, win or lose, Shawn Porter has an uncanny way of making people fight his fight, for better or worse. Yeah, he can make you fight his fight and still lose. But with the exception of Ugas, I can't think of too many elite level fighters who faced Shawn Porter who didn't eventually wind up or end up fighting his fight. And did Errol Spence intentionally fight Porter's fight? You know, only he knows that. Either way, the fight was tougher than many of us thought it should have been. I'll say that. And with that, I got to give Shawn Porter his props. Like there ain't a welterweight in the world right now who has a better resume. You can say, oh, he lost. Yeah, Kell Brook beat him. Kell Brook beat him more decisively than anybody, including Spence. To me, he lost to Keith Thurman also. So I'm sure he's got 3 losses, but all 3 of them were, with the exception of the Brook fight. And I've had fight beat arguments with people. I ain't trying to revisit that. 2 of the 3 losses were razor thin. The Spence fight, I thought Spence, the knockdown in round 11 is what sealed it. It was kind of anybody's fight, and then Spence dropped him in the 11th. I think that's what won it for him. The Thurman fight, I wasn't mad at the verdict. I won't necessarily say it could have went either way, but it's not like Porter decisively lost. You know what I'm saying? His resume, man, he's fought everybody at the weight, which who else can say that? Welterweight is the division. It had the potential to make the highest amount of big fights. It just hasn't panned out that way because dudes, you need to build yourself up. You need to do this. You need to do that. So We went to a point where there was Floyd, and Thurman was the up and coming guy. Then Thurman became the guy, and Spence was the up and coming guy. And just like Floyd wouldn't fight Thurman, then Thurman wouldn't fight Spence. Then EJ unfortunately had his car wreck. We don't know truly how he is in terms of still being near his prime, who he was, who we saw in the Porter fight, in the Brook fight for sure, against Mikey, etc. But then now you got Virgil Ortiz, you got Jaron Ennis coming up. And now the same thing, the top dogs are like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Build yourself up, young buck, then maybe I'll fight you. And I can't necessarily blame them. These dudes making $3, $5, $7, $8, $10 million a fight now. You're not going to get that right now today fighting a Virgil Ortiz or a Jaron Boots Ennis. They're not making that type of money. So damn sure know the dudes fighting them ain't finna get that much money. Not yet. Eventually, but not now. So, Anyway, looks like the opening bout on the pay-per-view has ended. I see Stitch Duran. He was the cut man of a fighter who looks like he just got stopped, and my man is very upset. He is very upset about what had happened. He's not happy. And I get it, a fighter and in a lot of cases, that's all you have is your ability to kick another man's ass. So then when you lose, it's like, well, shit. This is what I do. I kick ass, and now I didn't kick ass. What else am I supposed to do if I can't kick ass? So I totally get it. He's got a cut under his eyes or some swelling, but I mean, there's not a cut over the eyes, not bleeding into his eye. Would have to see the replay. Check out the stoppage, and he seems pretty coherent. Like he's livid. Stitch putting Q-tip swabs up under his fucking nostrils and shit. So the dude he's fighting got like a boy band haircut, jab, right hand. What? Yeah, that was a bullshit stoppage there. What? Yeah, I didn't see nothing right there worth stopping the fight. No. That was a bullshit stoppage. Bullshit stoppage. I mean, he's punching back in the exchange. Uppercut lands. Right hook. Yeah, I don't know. It's professional boxing. Like amateur fights, sure, you err on the side of caution in an amateur fight, but not pros. Not pros. We don't do that in the program. We don't. No bueno. Raymond Murataya, he of the boy band-ish styled hair. Good looking young man, Latino dude. I see you with the 6 to 8 pack. Okay, I mean, yeah. He would clean up in the. He gonna clean up tonight. He in Vegas. He just won. He's gonna clean up tonight. Oh yeah. Yeah, he gonna have to beat him off with a stick. Bitch, get away from me. Get away from me, ho. Get away from me. Get away from me. I can't fuck all of y'all. I can only fuck 6 or 7 of y'all. Get away from me. That was up. How bizarre. How bizarre. It's making me crazy. Yes, Johnny Beck. I remember I interviewed Buddy McGirt prior to Sergey Kovalev versus Eleazar Alvarez 2. It was in Frisco, Texas, suburb of Dallas, home of America's team, our Dallas Cowboys. Anyway, I had the pleasure of interviewing Buddy McGirt, and he threw out the name, hey, I got this guy named Johnny Beck. Now I'm thinking, oh, the dude's name is Johnny, Johnnny or whatever, Nnie, whatever, Beck, Beck. But it appears to be an Eastern European dude. First name is Janibek, Janibek. But Buddy was raving about this dude. So this will be my first time seeing him fight. Same dude fought on the undercard of the Kovalev Alvarez fight in Frisco, but your boy, I don't do undercards too often. I'm a bit of a diva, right? Just a 12, you know what I'm saying? You got 12 fights. Okay, I'm gonna show up for fight. Yeah, if it's 12 of them, let these first 8 play out. Then I'll show up. I'm not gonna be there for all fucking 12. No people in the fucking stands and shit. I'm not that guy. I'm just not. Sue me. Now they're showing the video of Porter as a child. I remember seeing this earlier today, actually, this video where he's like 9, 10 years old. And then his father tells him, fight like it's a thunderstorm. Make it rain. Rain punches on him. He's a dog, man. I get why purists don't necessarily like Shawn Porter. But he's a goddamn dog, man. He's a dog. He really is. The Killer. What's up, The Killer? Oh, God. This fucking new laptop. Takes me a while to adjust to new equipment. He said he's got Porter by KO. Who you got? I got Crawford by UD, man. That's the safe pick. I'm not necessarily a safe pick guy, but I don't want to go out on a limb just to be cute. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got Crawford by UD. Possibly controversial, like I said in the comment. Gonna be a damn good fight though, regardless. And I don't know if you're a fight beater, but if you check out my video on FightBeat or even go to YouTube, read BBS Television. That's my channel on YouTube. I also stated that both men will be, I'm predicting both men, Crawford will be dropped. Porter will be dropped. And there's a sliver of a chance, an outside chance that Crawford can actually stop Porter late. I'm talking like end of the 11th or even in the 12th round. Very, very late stoppage, but the safe pick is Crawford UD. So that's my official pick. But with that, I respect the living shit I respect the living shit out of Shawn Porter. He earned my respect in the Spence fight. Spence, especially pre-accident Spence, was that dude. And Shawn gave him hell. And I thought Spence would dominate him. I did. So dude earned my respect, man. The Killer. Hope it's a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Porter is like a mini Mike. He is like a mini Mike Tyson. He just don't have that dynamite in his fists. You know, Mike, among his many nicknames, Iron Mike, this and that. He was also Kid Dynamite. Porter don't have that dynamite in his fists. That's the only. If Porter could punch, woo. If he could punch. But stylistically, I see what you're saying. Like, I can't sit here and say, oh, I don't see your comparison with Mike Tyson and Shawn Porter. I get it. I get it, the Killer. He just don't have that dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo. If he could punch, bruh, woo. Dynamite. Yeah, the Killer. I like you already. Maybe you're a Fight Me poster. You're using the alien, whatever. I like you. You're all right. You're all right. Unless you're an asshole on Fight Beat that I've argued with. And there's many assholes I've argued with on Fight Beat. But I like you here. Kid, the Killer, I like you. You're all right. You're all right. It will be a good fight, though. Let me type that. It will be a good fight. No way it can be a bad fight. It may not be the greatest fight we've ever seen. It may not be Corrales Castillo one. It might not be. It might not be Carbajal and Chiquita Gonzalez one. It might not be. It might not be Foreman Lyle. But it's gonna be a damn good fight. It's gonna be a damn good fight. I'm predicting it's gonna be every bit as good as Spence and Porter. And maybe even better. Maybe even better. And I had Spence Porter as the fight of the year for that year, I believe. Would it be 2021? I guess that would have been 2019. I don't know. I mean, your boy is old. My mind ain't what it used to be. But, yeah. It's going to be a damn good fight. But agreed. I see the mini Mike Tyson comparisons. I can't be mad at that at all, bro. Outside of the power, there's something there. What do you think about Canelo moving up? Yeah, man. I think he's avoiding Benavidez. I do too. I've been saying for well over a year. Hell, closer to 2 years that he's been avoiding Benavidez. I mean, and look at the path Canelo took to becoming undisputed. Yeah, I mean, undisputed is undisputed. I ain't knocking that. Here's my problem. So your first fight, you fought Rocky Fielding, who people like to talk shit about John Ruiz, mostly Roy Jones haters. I like to talk shit about John Ruiz. No. Rocky Fielding is the worst titleist in the history of boxing that I've ever seen. My man held his guard like this, like a fucking novice. Like, what? I mean, who have you boxed a day in your life, sir? Have you? He didn't look like he did. Anyway, he had like he had the little bro belt. I don't know if it's the super or regular or irregular, whichever one of the belts. He wasn't the actual WBA champion. That was Callum Smith. So Canelo fought Fielding, won a sliver of a belt. He fought Fielding, won a sliver of a belt. Then does his business at light heavy or whatever, which I'll address in a second. So when Canelo finally decided to fight Callum Smith, who was the WBA and the Ring Magazine champion at super middle, David Benavidez, by his own doing, he missed weight and was stripped of the belt. But yet he was the number one contender. Avni Yildirim was the number two contender. Nonetheless, Canelo convinced the WBC to allow, hey, I'm already fighting Callum Smith for this WBA in the Ring Magazine belt. How about y'all put this vacant WBC belt on the line also? So when David Benavidez had the WBC title, Canelo never mentioned the WBC title. But as soon as David Benavidez was stripped of it, then Canelo wanted to scoop up the vacant title. Gets that, beats Callum Smith. So now he's got 2 belts, and then the Ring Magazine belt. Beats Saunders for the WBO. Then, of course, he knocked out Caleb Plant a week or so ago, for the IBF version. But yeah, I agree. He's avoiding. I won't say ducking because Canelo's resume is very impressive. He's the best fighter in the world right now. But yeah, he don't want that David Benavidez smoke. And the fact that he says, "Oh, I don't know if I want to fight Mexican fighters anymore." Okay, whatever, dude. You don't want to fight David Benavidez. That's what you're saying, Canelo. That's what you're saying. So now to your point about moving up. Never heard of Makubu, Mr. Makubu. Literally never heard his name until Canelo mentioned fighting him. So with that, yeah, fighting a cruiserweight would be impressive, but this can't be no Sergey Kovalev shit, bruh. No rehydration clauses, no mourning of the fight weigh in type shit. No. Let that cruiserweight weigh in at cruiserweight. Or don't tell me you're fighting for the cruiserweight title because, yeah, Canelo beat the brakes off Kovalev. But Kovalev was already well past his prime, and he was drained. That, the rehydration clause and shit, no, that's bullshit. You're going to fight this cruiserweight who we never heard of? Don't put any extra stipulations in there. Don't make it a catch weight. None of that. Fight that man at his weight. Or else don't bullshit the public. I'd rather you fight Benavidez. And if you're going to fight Makubu at a legit weight, fine, whatever. But if you're gonna trick it up and all this shit, then I'd rather you not. I'd rather you fight hell. Fight Charlo. He'll beat Charlo, but fight him than this cruiserweight that you're going to put through, have him jumping over all these hurdles and shit. I'd rather that. So, yeah. Long-winded, but I mean, hell, we're going to be here till midnight or longer. Dallas time. Hell, it's just not even 9 o'clock in Dallas, so we're going to be on every bit of another 3 more hours. So, yeah, long-winded, but that's my version of that. Oh, shit. My boy, Juan El Fuego. What up, Juan? What up, Juan? Juan El Fuego. My man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, come on, the killer. Canelo lost to Triple G twice. First fight, yes. And my reputation on FightBeat is as a Triple G hater, which I'm not. I just thought, I never appreciated his resume. But Triple G beat Canelo. The first fight, Triple G won. I posted it, wrote about it, podcasted about it, and I will say this. You're looking at me right now. Triple G won the first fight, so I give you that. Second fight, though, no. Canelo beat him. Canelo won the second fight. He did. Yep, Canelo was a duck cherry pick. Yeah, yeah. He wants to be remembered as a great Mexican boxer. He has to fight hard fights. I mean, yeah. Now, he's fighting good competition. The thing is, he's not fighting the best possible people he could fight. Like, we can't really knock who he's fighting. But we can't say, hey, you're fighting these guys, but how about that guy? Like, David Benavidez has been the best super middleweight for the last 3 fucking years. To me. Like, just to me. Been the best for 3 years. Maybe Canelo would be favored to beat him. He would be favored to beat him. I'm not even telling you, for sure David Benavidez beats Canelo. But I don't know that Canelo's confident in his ability to beat David Benavidez. or else he would have fought him already. So, but I do agree. I've seen a lot of posts to the effect of, hey, stop waiting for the Canelo lottery. Why don't you guys start fighting each other? And I agree with that. I agree with that. Don't sit around waiting to cash this lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait. Christmas comes once a year. So what you gonna do the other 364 days? You just gonna sit on your ass and wait for the next year? No, you gotta make your own luck. You gotta create your own fortune in some ways. So the guys who want Canelo need to fight each other and position themselves to be the obvious guy for Canelo to face. I agree. He should have fought Benavidez, Charlo, and Andre Long. Demetrius, Andre, so I'm on record calling Andre the Mike McCallum of this era. He's the most avoided guy, which he is. And then he was scheduled to fight Billy Joe Saunders, I believe, years ago when Saunders came up dirty with some performance-enhancing drug in his system. So he's tried to. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, there hasn't really been any buzz around Andre. Now, Charlo, yes. Charlo, and I hate to say it, but with the black and Mexican deal, and Charlo's, they're real arrogant, very confident brothers. That's an easy fight to sell. That's an easy fight to sell. People say, oh, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. Okay, you put a Mexican against a brother, that shit gonna sell. Or you put a good white fighter against a brother, that shit gonna sell. It's just what it is. Don King, he was the king of that. Hell, I was doing that on a lower level in Dallas when I was matchmaking. I had a white dude named Brent Urban. I named him the Oak Cliff Ghost. Oak Cliff is the area of Dallas. It's the hood in Dallas. Well, he grew up there, honestly. Like, he grew up there. He's a white kid, grew up in Oak Cliff. Didn't take no shit. So as a white kid, you're the minority in those type of neighborhoods. So he could fight. He ain't take no shit. And I learned very quickly he drew bigger crowds when he was fighting black fighters than when he was beating up white dudes. He even said to me one time, "Why you keep giving me white dudes, Reed? You think I can't beat no brothers?" I'm like, no, bro. Like, hell no. It ain't like that, But I took the Don King approach. I started having them fight brothers, and he was whooping their ass too. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We having a good time. Now, I'm going to get up occasionally just because if you don't see me here, don't mean I'm gone. Just mean I'm taking a piss or something. You know what I'm saying? It just mean I'm temporarily gone. Okay, who's texting me? I'm Canelo's mandatory. You see this green belt? I'm Canelo's mandatory. Quiet as kept. I'm his mandatory. He don't want no smoke. But I don't want to fight. I'm telling you, I don't want to fight David Benavidez at all. No. Plus, I can't make 168 pounds. Yeah, I can't make 168, bro. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. What time does the fight start? I'm in California. It's 6:55 here. The killer. I will say this and type this. I'm thinking within another 2 hours or so, hour and a half to 2 hours, usually about 10:30. So it's 8:55 my time. So usually around 10:30 my time. So I'm almost 9. So like an hour and a half. Like in an hour and a half, the main event would start. And I will type this also for you, bruh. About an hour and 1/2. Right. My man. I like you, the killer. I like you. I like you. You all right. You all right. I don't care what I've said about you under your real name on Fight Beat. Well, I like you. You all right. You all right. You all right, man. Now, as the Fight Beat homie Whiskey would say, you got a sister, and if so, you got any nude pics of her? Oh, now you're not gonna say nothing, huh, the killer? Okay, right. We're bonding. We're becoming boys now. Like what? Whiskey and I want to see nude pictures of your sister. If you have a sister, then that's fine. That's cool. Just asking. My man, okay, just came across the channel. That's what's up, brother. Okay. Welcome. We did this we did a first live stream we did was what fucking fight? Oh yeah, Fury Wilder 3. I was going to do one for Canelo Plant, but after the way Canelo slapped the shit out of after the way Canelo two-piece Plant at the press conference, why I was like, yes. Me and Juan El Fuego, we both was like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of an obvious fight. Like we know what's gonna happen, and then what we thought would happen happened. So, and I ain't even. Plus, I was in St. Louis any fucking way last weekend. Was that last weekend? I think it was last weekend or the weekend. It was weekend before. Whenever it was, it wasn't an interesting enough fight. It wasn't an intriguing enough fight on paper. So, Jasper Owens, what's up, man? What up, Jasper? What up, Jasper? Hey, Jasper Owens in the building. We got 7 people, 3 likes. Hey, let's get more likes. Can we get, we got 7 people. Can we get 7 likes? Is that too much to ask? Excuse me. The killer, do you remember when Wilder fought Charlie Z? So I'm guessing you're like, you see the Charlie Z. So if you're new to Fight Beat, if you just picked up on the channel, the killer, don't talk shit about Charlie Z. Fight Beat, Charlie Z is like, he's the Fight Beat. He's the people's champion in Fight Beat. So tread lightly. On that note, going back to my matchmaking days, I didn't make the fight, but I've made a fight for a guy who fought Charlie Zelenoff by the name of Andrew Hartley. Yes, sir. And Andrew beat the people's champ, Charlie Zelenoff. Andrew Hartley. Look it up on BoxRec. Andrew Hartley. And my man's record is like 1-79 or something. I'm exaggerating, but for real, he's got like 1 win and like every bit of 20 losses, like 18 by knockout. But he beat Charlie Zelenoff. But still, Charlie Z is that dude. No, Jasper, I'm not streaming the fight because that would be illegal, sir. Now, I will be talking about the fight. I will try my best to give you blow by blow, round by round, but no, I will not be showing it because we could get the whole channel shut down by doing that, unfortunately. So I'll even type it. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming the fight. It's illegal. It's illegal. I'd love to. I mean, I don't give a damn, but yeah. It ain't me. It's YouTube. It's ESPN Plus, So, yeah. I'm not the asshole they are, bro. It's Belto. It's Belto. What? Knocking out all bums. Uh-oh. Rutro. Hassam and Dom just got dropped by Johnny Beck. End of round 3. Hello. Oh, damn, bro. Johnny Beck. My damn daughter done came home slamming doors and shit. Rolling down the strip on Vols. Slamming Cadillac doors. Say hello to FightBeat.
Hello, FightBeat.
Okay, go.
Love you for years.
Go.
Bye, FightBeat.
Bye, FightBeat, yeah. It's not that serious. No, FightBeat is rude. There'll be comments tomorrow about you. You will. No, I'm dead serious.
No, I know.
And I'll be threatening people. You were roasted. You weren't even a month old. First time a person roasted you.
About what?
Just some dude who didn't like me. He was like, I think his name was Ron. His poster name was Ron King. And I was so happy, like, hey, my wife had a kid, And he's like, well, yeah, tell your wife and my kid I said hello. And I went off. I did.
Well,
I'm like, my kid is a month old, bro.
wait, really?
Who the fuck are you? So, yeah, I'll probably hear it tomorrow. Whatever. I'm not going to tell you.
I want to know.
Shh. You already said too much on FightBeat. My daughter, one of my 3 children, all girls. Yeah, Johnny Beck whooping his ass. Empty way. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on roads, coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Okay, I'm checking Juan's messages. He just sent a picture. Oh my Lord. Of my Lord, I'm on big screen. Yeah. I don't know. Thank you, Juan. My man. Thank you, Juan. El Fuego. That's it was the best name I'd ever heard. Juan El Fuego. Spanish-speaking names are the best. There's no question about that. But I met a plumber at a place I work at. I'm like a middleman between commercial establishments and tradesmen. I don't know. I'm not a plumber. I'm not an electrician. I can't fix shit. I can barely tie my own fucking shoes. But what I can do, if a convenience store or a hotel or a restaurant calls place I work, hey, our lights are out, or hey, our toilet's clogged, I can get on the phone and call a fucking plumber or a locksmith or whatever the case may be at an affordable rate to come fix their shit. So a plumber My man's name is Clemente Quintanilla. That shit is dope. Clemente Quintanilla. Like that shit is dope. And I said, bro, your name is fabulous. Clemente Quintanilla. Woo. Dope ass name. Michael, Mike, what's a good streaming app for this fight? I'm not paying $70 for this. I don't know, Michael, Mike. I mean, if I knew, I would tell you for real. I for real would tell you. Not sure, Michael, Mike. It's a $70 fight though. I mean, I will. Shit, it's a $70 fight now. I've had the ESPN Plus app since it launched, just as I've had the DAZN app since it launched in the United States. I believe Joshua Povetkin was the U.S. launch of the DAZN app here in the States. So it is what it is. I get what you're saying, but bro, tonight's fight it's gonna be worth it. It is. Now, the thing is, if you've already bought the Canelo fight, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're getting the Tank fight next month. Then I get where you're coming from. You know, you gotta weigh it. I had to take over the fucking cable bill in my home because my wife had me on a 3 pay-per-view a year diet. And no. I'm like, okay, so I'll pay that one. Me and her split the bills. You know, ain't no, it's equal shit. You know what I'm saying? She makes more than I do, but I pay my portion. And it was like, I need to go and get that cable bill because I don't want you limiting me. So I'm gonna get, if I get a pay-per-view every fucking month, so be it. I'm paying the goddamn bill. What? You know. Yeah, that's now this fight needs to be stopped. This Endom getting the brakes beat off of him. The last fight wasn't this bad, and they stopped it. Yeah, my man got me. Juan El Fuego has me on the big screen. And what time is it? Where it's at? It's not even 10 o'clock in Aussie land. That's crazy. And it's Sunday morning already. Like, damn. Michael Mike, undercard in Maine. I was just on my DAZN app, and it's not on there. It's on the ESPN Plus app, bruh. And I'll type it also. It's on the ESPN Plus app. Yes. I don't know if you're a UFC fan, but yeah. The UFC pay-per-views are on ESPN Plus. So is this pay-per-view. Yeah. Hey, stick around, Michael Mike. You know, I believe we're just fight 2 of a 4 fight. I think the co-main is next, if I'm not mistaken. We're still in the second fight of the pay-per-view portion of the card. So stick around, bro. You know. I'm not a commentator or broadcaster, but I'll do my best to let you know who's doing what, who I felt may have won this round or that round, or just the tone, the pulse, the pace of the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'll do my best. Keep you up to speed. Yeah, Endom getting the shit kicked out of him. The green card girl looks good though. That's what's up. Those of you in the room, do you like watching fights on your phone? I'll even type it. Do you like watching fights on your phone? I mean, ultimately, I'm not going to not watch a fight, but preferably, and if you saw the beginning of this stream, my fucking TV, you know, Tried to watch this shit on my smart TV. Well, they call it a smart TV. I got a dumbass smart TV, but that's a whole nother subject. My stream froze for like 2 rounds, so I'm watching it from my phone, bro. You know, it's like whatever.
Yes, he does, Trey, no doubt about it. Very well matched title eliminator coming up next, and then it is the world title fight.
You gotta watch him because he's getting hit with those shots that snap the head back. He doesn't really have a chance to win this fight. And he's too tough for his own good. Like you mentioned, he's a veteran. So sometimes you have to save fighters from themselves.
Watch out, Janet Beck set him up right here. You can catch him. As soon as he lunges in with a shot, bing. Perfectly timed.
Johnny Beck.
He's off balance, just trying to get out of the way.
If you're interested, go to pugilismcompany.com and Google Pugilism Company Buddy McGirt. And it's an interview I did with him. He mentions Johnny Beck. And like I stated earlier, I thought he was talking about a guy named Johnny Beck, not Johnny Beck. So I'm like, Johnny Beck, okay. And he's like, oh, this kid can fight. You should see him. I wonder if Buddy's working his corner tonight. That's Let's see. Kenny Weeks, what I say, you must obey. Y'all must have forgot. Belts up in this hole. Ali, Roy, Zelenoff. Like, I mean, what more can I say? It really gets no better. I have the trio, the trifecta of boxing greatness. Ali at my they watching my back. That. And I got the belt. Yes, sir. By the way, y'all never seen, okay, I am bald. People are like, oh, what's up with your hair? You always got a hat on. So, but I dress like this because my wife keeps it frigid up in this bitch. Frigid, like Arctic. Cold as hell in my house in Casa de Reed. She pays the fucking electricity. So, like, I can watch as many pay-per-views I want. She pay electricity. She can keep this motherfucker as cold as she wants. Yeah, that's kind of our trade-off. You know what I'm saying? I like Porter. Michael Mike says I like Porter, but he's never had that one-punch power. What he's lacked in his fights. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Michael Mike. Agreed. If Porter could punch. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. One of the earlier posters, The Killer, I believe, had mentioned how he saw similarities with Mike Tyson, which I agree with. And I mentioned the fact that, except for that power. But yeah, he's got the aggression. He's in your chest. You know, he's doing what he has to get inside. But yeah, if he had Tyson's power, woo-wee, Lord Jesus is a fire. He'd probably be undefeated. Shawn Porter would be if he had power. For real. But I mean, if my aunt had a dick, then she'd be my uncle. You know. If was a fifth, then we'd all be drunk. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how that works. Johnny Beck. Crawford wrapping his own hands. That's what's up. I ain't mad at that. Ultimately, you know your hands. Now, I don't know how once he has whichever hand he wraps first. In this case, he wrapped his right hand first. I don't know how effectively he can wrap the left hand with his right hand wrapped. But apparently he works it out. I mean, motherfucker undefeated. So I agree. Where you from? Michael Mike, I am born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. And I was actually in St. Louis last weekend. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis MO. Lived in Dallas, Texas since I was 13. Yeah, so I mean, I ain't even had sex in St. Louis. At 13, yeah, I could have, but I was terrified of women. I like women, but I didn't know what to do with them. And older girls hitting on your boy and shit, and I was terrified. So yeah, I have had sex in St. Louis, but it was with my wife when we went back from my father's funeral. Michael Mike, you live in Louisville, Kentucky, or Texas? Hold up now. Louisville, KY. There's a Louisville, Texas also, but it's spelled a little different. If you're in Louisville, Texas, we need to watch some fights together, bruh. Yes, sir. Watch some fights together. L. Michael Mike L. Kentucky, okay. Okay. Cool. Hell, Ali was from Louisville. Isn't the airport like the Ali Airport or something like that in Louisville? Or at least a street? I know at least a street. I want to say they changed the name of the airport. Correct me if I'm wrong, Michael Mike. Is it the Muhammad Ali Airport? Is that the major airport in Louisville, Kentucky? I'll even type it. Yep, Buddy McGirt is in Johnny Beck's corner. There he is with his COVID mask on. Buddy was cool. It was a good interview. Well, not a good interview on my part, but it was a fun interview, I should say. It was a fun interview. Very approachable dude. Man's a Hall of Famer as a trainer and boxer, and he didn't carry any of that ego with him. You know what I'm saying? He was walking out like, hey, buddy, can I get an interview? Sure. He walks back inside and shit. He gave me like 10, 15 minutes of his time. It was beautiful. You're related to Ali, Michael Mike? Don't say that. You're not Nico Ali Walsh, are you? Nico. You're not Nico Ali Walsh, are you? I mean, if so, hey, welcome aboard, Nico. Nico Ali Walsh. That's what's up. You see, Ali at my back, man. That's not to get political, but in terms of black history, prominent civil rights leaders and activists, Ali is number one for me. Of course, MLK, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, etc. But Ali, like, yeah, just putting it out there. Yeah. Because he was a man of the people. And even as he fought for civil rights for oppressed minorities, he still had Angelo Dundee in his corner. You know what I'm saying? He still had Freddie Pacheco right there. So it wasn't like it was just, oh, if you're not black, fuck you type thing. He embraced everyone. He embraced everyone. And that's what it takes in this world, man. This isn't my world or your world or this person or that culture's world. It's all of our world. And none of us are going anywhere. So what we need in these times, is an Ali type of figure. Whatever color he may be, we need someone who doesn't alienate. He embraces. But I'll get off that. It's fight night. It's fight night. God damn it. Bud stretching. Wonder how many times he farts when he stretches. Because every time I stretch, I fart. That's an honest question. I ain't even trying to be funny. I ain't even got to stretch sometimes. You just make a sudden move and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Johnny Beck pot shot now. I was going to say, anytime you want to stop it, bruh. Ref stopped it in the eighth, finally. Yeah. Your mind's telling you no, but your body's telling the ref yes. You got your ass whooped, man. Damn. Hell, he knocked a couple dreads off your head. Like, goddamn, bro, you got your ass whooped. Live to fight another day. That's the motto. I mean, I get it. You don't want to be stopped. You probably got a wife and kids and shit, and you don't want to go home to them with a stoppage loss. But at the same time, this man was pummeling you. He whooped your ass, bruh. You know. The stoppage in the last fight and the first fight on the pay-per-view, I thought was premature, but this Johnny Beck, Hassam Ndam stoppage was it was right on time. It was right on time. But your body's telling me yes. I'm a dumbass, dude. God damn, I'm a dumbass. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Whoa, I don't see. Whoa, with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong.
And now a special look at Marvel Studios Hawkeye stream the first 2 episodes this Wednesday, only on Disney Plus.
So Kate is helping you with an Avengers level threat? He's my partner. Friends together, right? Gotta show me how you do this.
First 2 episodes November 24th. Crawford Porter Welterweight World Championship brought to you by Marvel Studios Hawkeye. Stream the first 2 episodes this Wednesday, only on Disney Plus. To the ring we go with Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the
time, 2 minutes 40 seconds in round number 8. Our referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout.
Johnny Beck. Johnny Beck. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt because I don't like butchering names, so I'm not even going to trip. I'm not even going to do a trip or attempt his last name, Johnny Beck.
Speaking of 160 pounds, let's look at the tail of the bet. In our title eliminator.
Esquiva Falco versus Patrice Volney looks like the next fight. Surely that's not the fucking co-main because I've never heard of either guy. And typically I've heard of at least one of the combatants in the co-main event. Triple foul cow.
You spent some time recently with Terence Crawford. Tim.
Terence Bud Crawford, 37-0, 28 KOs. 15-0, 12 KOs in world championship fights. In fact, I don't think he's went the distance at all as a welterweight. I think he's stopped every single welterweight opponent. If he stops Porter, if he stops Shawn Porter, like, woo-wee, woo-wee, I wouldn't, to me, that wouldn't move him ahead of Canelo, but it would definitely get him closer. Because the only knock on Porter, the only knock on Crawford is his resume in comparison to Canelo's. Like Canelo, you know, I already elaborated on the Benavidez deal and the farce that was the Kovalev fight and how I hope this dalliance with cruiserweight is legit. But either way, I mean, the motherfucker's fighting. Like, you look at his resume, like, shit, damn.
Sport 10 rally. I was telling everybody I was all excited and stuff. So the first time we sparred, I was like, man, this dude fast. Each sparring match, I was getting the confidence that I need, and I was feeling better and better. You know, you telling me to my face, like, dude, like, you're not a smart partner, you're a world champion. Yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence.
He was a different guy back then. Describe who you were then.
I was a guy that was getting in trouble, still in the streets here and there, ambitious about being successful, but at the same time, a guy that's crying for help in the inside. I feel like that was my opportunity.
All right, 11 years later, who is that man that's going to get in the ring?
Right now, I'm a totally different person. I know what it takes to get to this point.
And yeah, who's the best fighter in the world right now? Well, we're not sure.
Because you want me.
Come on.
Is that a trick question?
Why are you the best fighter in the world? Tell
I
me.
can do anything in the world that any boxer can do. But can they do what I can do? So I just think my ability to adapt to any fight, I think that's the most important thing that makes me different.
Terence Crawford fights
Bud Crawford. They're showing Tim Bradley's interview with Bud now. Bradley helped put Crawford on the map because they sparred together, and then Bradley raved about, like, yo, this dude here. No one had heard of Crawford. Bradley helped put him on the map, which that's big of Bradley because a lot of dudes, if a dude give you that work in sparring, a lot of dudes will not they will not push your name. They won't give you that stamp of approval. They'll just ignore you. And then when somebody say, hey, I heard such and such gave you good sparring, they'll be like, who? What are you talking about? But Bradley didn't do that. Anyway, since we're in between fights, I'm about to drain the snake Get a little smoky smoke on. Refill my drinky drink. But I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here. We still gonna be live, motherfucker. Don't panic. Belts.
These fighters created a street. Nobody else made all of these. I'm gonna show you. Only person that can beat Terence Crawford is Terence Crawford. Everything that I thought Crawford was 10 years ago has came true. Tonight, I believe he's going to show all the millions watching why he is the best fighter on the planet today.
We'll see how it plays out between Crawford and Porter. We can tell you that the third man inside the ropes, who's been assigned by the Arizona State Athletic Commission, Celestino Ruiz. That is who will be the referee for tonight's World Championship fight.
Burn it, burn it, burn it. Crawford's getting his instructions from the ref as I speak. Testing out his mouthpiece. Bo Mack in the building.
The executive director of the Vast Athletic Commission, Bob Bennett, with his referee who he has selected for this championship fight tonight, Celestino Ruiz. He says, just let me do my job, guys. He's done his job for 331 fights. With some praise, the way he handled Lomachenko Nakatani coming in at
I bet y'all wish y'all knew what I was doing right now.
criticism by the group team. Celestino Ruiz has officiated one Porter fight and one Crawford fight. There has been criticism of Ruiz.
Regardless of what I'm doing, I'm a champion. Campeon. Belts. Shawn Porter appears to be meditating or praying. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Can the bridesmaid become the bride tonight? That's Shawn Porter's story. IBF Eliminator at 160. Mandalay Bay. Okay. This is the co-main. Yeah, I've never heard of either, dude. Gonna go to the patio.
Let's here we go. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the IBF middleweight world title eliminator. Introducing you first on my left. He is fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He weighed in at 159.4 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 16 wins, no losses, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his U.S. debut, he is the undefeated IBF number 5 middleweight in the world. Introducing Patrice Vicious Thorne. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing green trunks with yellow trim, hailing from Vitória, Espírito Santo, Brazil. He weighed in at 158.8 pounds. He also is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 28 wins, no losses, 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Olympic silver medalist and the undefeated southpaw contender, ranked number 4 in the world by the IBF. Introducing Esquiva La Bandera Falcao. And our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Mike Ortega. Esquiva Falcao, silver medalist 2012. Big opportunity if he can get this win tonight, potentially lining himself up to fight for a world title. How about the stare? Hopefully, yeah, I like that. His introduction right now across the ring at Falcao. I like that stare. You really do, Grady. There's 3 inches of height advantage. 6'1" is bowling. Falcao splitting the guard with that left hand. It's a natural right-hander. He fights southpaw. His dad got him in the gym early on. Said you're going to get in that lefty stance. And that's the way it's going. Great amateur success, and now 28-0 with 20 knockouts as a pro.
That's a great test. You know, a lot of the old school fighters, the coaches would do that. Would make a right-hander a southpaw to have the strong hand in the front. And if you really think about it, the backhand, if you think about the speed and the torque of the body and the delivery, you have equal strength in both sides, not just one side. Both sides. Oh, nice right hand right there.
Falcao's a patient fighter, but tonight is his night to shine. He's almost 10 years removed from his Olympic experience and hasn't made a lot of noise in his 28th and 29th fight tonight. Tonight is the night. He doesn't want a fighter who started late in voting, who has 16 fights, to come in here and get a win against him. Would not be good for his career.
Good combination from Falcao.
Previous fights, Falcao's been a slow starter. You know, it takes his time to get his engine going. But once he gets it going, he becomes a star.
Follows him up. Nice ball, he covers him. Gets around that guard with the right hand. Pouring it on the volley here at the end of round number Foley the other day. He said how much he admires Ricky Wright's former great champion, Bernardo.
Hall of Famer Ricky Wright, former undisputed junior world champion. I feel like when you hear that a fighter from Canada in Patrice Foley was inspired to become a boxer by you. Oh man, it's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I can inspire somebody with my career. You know, I put it all on the line and I had a great day. You fight some of the best fighters in multiple weight classes, and tonight we get a classic fight between Terence Crawford and Shawn. What do you expect? What are going to be the keys to victory and who wins?
You know, Crawford is a talented fighter. You know, he can fight southpaw, conventional, but as a tough fighter, Porter comes, put a lot of pressure on you. And, you know, Crawford is real good at picking your apart. So I'm looking for a chess match. Look for a great fight. I got to go with Crawford. I like both of them, but we don't go with Crawford.
Thank you very much for the Hall of Famer, Ricky Wright. Send it back to you, man.
Ricky Wright still looks great. Ricky Wright, by the way, next week, 50th birthday. He looks good. Oh, yeah. The greats of the last generation fought all the big names. Conquered at 154 pounds. Now he's here to see the current undefeated welterweight champion with his best test, Terence Crawford, going up against Shawn, the two-time welterweight world champion in just moments. Round two. In that first
Champion of the world.
13 punches, 22 total punches, heading 22-7. Connected advantage overall against Patrice Foley.
What is this? Until this shit fall. What in the fuck? Uh-oh.
The difference in referee that you bring up, Dre. Falcao, of course, Olympic silver medalist, 215-15 was his amateur record. So remarkable amateur record. And then you look at Foley, who got a late start in the game, didn't turn pro until he was 26 years old. He spent his teenage year playing Canadian football.
You can tell when you see the fighters, one's more fluid than the other.
I have to say, I'm an optimist. I'm a positive dude more times than not. But I'm also a realist. And being straight up, this undercard fucking sucks. This undercard sucks. Again, I've never heard of either guy, either man in the co-main event. Now, I ain't saying I'm the biggest boxing fan in the world, but I'm one of them. So for a co-main event, a pay-per-view co-main event to happen, and I've never heard of either dude, no. Hello, Fight Clips. Sorry. Show us the stream. Sorry. But our channel will get shut down if I did. You're welcome. Stay as I give round by round. However, I mean, I get it. Honest question, you know. But yeah, can't do it. Fight Clips. Boxing undercard for big events like this normally get no-namers as they co-main to help boost some unknowns, if that makes sense. I mean, it kind of does. But at least, I mean, surely, like, at some point, like, you would have seen the guy on an ESPN card, you know, like, and maybe they fought on ESPN and I just missed it. That could also be the case, Fight Clips. But I'm trying to think of what would have been a decent, like, give me a Jose Zepeda in the co-main against whoever. He could fight a bum. You can give him a showcase fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to think of strictly top ranked guys. Who else? Hell, the fucking Isaac Dogbay fight, which was the main event of the prelim show. You could have made that the co-main event. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us some type of name recognition, some value. There you go. Fight clips, yes. F.A. Jogba, Frank Sanchez. That was a decent co-main. I don't think much of either fighter, but I mean, we heard of them. They're both being heavily hyped and touted, etc. So yeah, no, I totally agree. That was by today's standards, like you say, this ain't the Don King, this ain't the '80s and shit. You know, I remember the day you'd see fucking Sugar Ray Leonard against Benitez, and on the undercard would be Marvin Hagler versus Vito Antuofermo. Like, you ain't seeing that no more. But still, by today's standards, yeah. F.A. Jogba and Sanchez, it was a quality co-main event. I wasn't mad at it. You know, I didn't have high expectations, nor did the fight prove me wrong in that way. But still, I wasn't like, yeah, okay, that's a co-main event, pay-per-view co-main event type of bout. I wasn't mad at all. You're absolutely right. But please, hey, hang around, bro. Even if you find a stream, hell, you still stay here too. And shoot the shit with us, you know. Shoot the shit with us. It wasn't me. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Some confidence right now because Falcao is fighting at one pace. That's what he typically does, and that's been enough to get him to this point. But sometimes you got to fight outside of yourself and fight with some urgency. And I don't know if Falcao has another year, and if you're ready, he can step up the pace.
And of three intertitle eliminator. And for Shawn Porter, you see the race is almost over for the big league.
The months became weeks. The weeks, days. The days, hours. And now the clock ticks time with your heart. As the seconds pass, patience is paramount. It can't be easy. The movements slow enough. The curtains set to rise. The goal is within arm's reach. We've trained. We've planned. We've dreamed. And now, you wait.
Within arm's reach. That is what he's reaching for tonight. That man with that perfect record. 37-0. That is the target for Shawn Porter. Terence, who in recent years has risen to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And then Canelo Alvarez in his recent run and Crawford's inactivity. He traded spots, but now Crawford gets his turn to convince the voters that perhaps there's a ballot change coming. But Shawn Porter is primed, is ready. He acknowledges that he will push Bud Crawford beyond what anybody else has done to this point in his career.
Picture this music.
Falcao with a 59-36 advantage.
Giving her an extra key. So yeah, we're in the round, whatever, and this fight sucks. Up to date, blow by blow, round by round, courtesy of your boy Reed. This fight sucks. Undercard, Sucks. Sucks dick. All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Not consistent, Dre. I think that's what really separates levels in this game. Often is that word. Everybody can flash, everybody can have the moments.
She was standing.
But can you do it in that consistent fashion? Place those balls on this dynamic relationship.
Talks about the corner, Terence Crawford, but this corner, this team right here, Shawn Porter, Kenny's corner, it's wonderful because Kenny Porter has always been able to fight approach. And the true second.
Now Crawford's praying. I like that. I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I'm definitely spiritual. So I don't mind that at all. Some people have a problem with it, and I'm not a Bible banger. Not that type of dude, but, you know. Tis what it is. I ain't going to be political tonight. I ain't going to be all religified and shit tonight. I like that. I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I'm definitely spiritual. So I don't mind that at all. Some people have a problem with it, and I'm not a Bible banger. Not that type of dude, but, you know. Tis what it is. I ain't going to be political tonight. I ain't going to be all religious and shit tonight.
I think a lot of people also know that Shawn Porter, as good as he was against Thurman, got even better against Spence. And maybe he can get even better against
Shawn Porter. Woo-wee. Sir, he's a dog. Say what you want about Shawn. He took my respect. Not that I disrespected him, but he lost the Spence fight. Spence beat him legitimately, beat him cleanly. But still, just the way he fought in that fight, Shawn Porter, you couldn't help but respect him. Like, okay, I get it now. I get you now. I get it. I get it. So with that said, if Bud dominates Shawn Porter, oh Lord, yeah, he is that dude. That dude. But we'll see, man. We'll see, man. We see, man. I can guarantee you this. The most interested observer tonight is Errol Spence. Without question. More than the fans, trainers, promoters, matchmakers, networks. Errol Spence is the most interested observer of tonight's fight. Guaranteed.
Is that actually the best way to go about this? Is just saying, I'm going for broke, I'm swinging for the fences, and let's see what the result will be. Dre, what do you think?
Dude, like shit.
I kind of got the revelation at the weigh-in when I saw the William Dean, and I remember what Shawn Porter talked to us about in the fight meeting about dedicating this fight to marvelous Marvin Hagler. Nobody would have thought that Hagler would have jumped Tommy Hearns, the hitman, the way that he did. If he saw something, he believed something that everybody else did not believe. That may be the case with Shawn Porter tonight. Doesn't always mean that a fighter's going to just
step in there and just swing wild. You know, when you go to war, you gotta have a plan, a strategy, just like Warren said. And I think having that mentality is strong for Shawn Porter. He's gonna need to have that mentality because he knows that he's in against one of the best fighters in the world. But it doesn't mean that he has to be reckless.
Yeah, get all your piss breaks and shit out the way, motherfucker. Main event's next. Get it all out the way. Go run to the beer store. Do what you're gonna do. Yeah. Cause who gives a shit about this co-main? What fucking round are we in? Let me do my due diligence. Round 5 of 12. Oh my god. And I hate to say it, but just the way this fight is playing out, it's got 12 rounds written all over it. And we're just now ending round 5 in about 10 seconds. Oh, God. There is nothing, and I mean nothing worse than a boxing match that you couldn't care less about.
You need to recognize one thing, Terence Crawford. You need to recognize that there's a sequence of tendency shooting the left hand out. It's one of his favorite combination. The left hand followed by.
It's like trying to convince yourself to have sex with a woman that you're completely disinterested in and are 100% unattracted to. Like, no, who wants to do that? Why? Not even sex, watching a chick flick with a chick that you don't even want to bang her anyway. But you gonna sit there and watch a 2-hour fucking movie, a chick flick with her ass? I don't fucking know. At some point, you just kind of maybe start an argument, like, you know, so she'll kick you out or piss you off to the point where you can say, you know what, I'm leaving. That was your MO all along. That's kind of what this fight is. Falco versus whoever, brother with dreads. I don't know your fucking name, brother with dreads. I don't know Falco either, but I do remember his name at least. I mean, he's got Falco. He's got green trunks with yellow trim and Falco written on his shit. This other brother, he's kind of got a F.A. Ajagba look with the braids, with the dreads and a bun, but it's not a heavyweight fight. It's a middleweight fight. What the fuck is his name? I'm gonna put my glasses on again. Volny, Volny. It's like an Eastern European last name, but I ain't seen too many black Eastern Europeans. I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna leave that right over there. Volny versus Falco. Whatever.
Meanwhile, Team Crawford gets around Sunday, I guess.
It's hard being a champ. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard being a champ, man. But hey, you know, I didn't choose to be the champ. Being the champ chose me. So that's my gift, my curse. I'm the champ. Yeah, I got some moves, especially sitting down. Woo! Boy, driving. Oh, Lord, I'm a beast. From the waist up, I'm a phenomenal dancer. Now, something happens when you add the lower extremities to the dance process. But, yeah, waist up, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm up there with Michael Jackson, MC Hammer, Fred Astaire, whoever, Chris Brown, whoever, you name them. Justin Timberlake, every bit as good as them. Waist up. It's the lower extremities. We got to work that out. You know. Well, I'm a better dancer than Fred Astaire and Michael Jackson now because they're both fucking dead. So yeah, I can outdance them right now. Now, them at their best, that's a whole different matter. But right now, dig them up and let's dance. What? Exactly. Ringside physician with his Jewish, I believe it's called a yarmulke, the small little hat. Like I got a big beanie on. My man got the little, I think it's a yarmulke. Matter of fact, let me Google that because I don't like being. Oh, a headbutt. Maybe this shit will end early. Hell to the yeah. Headbutt. Doctors examining. Stop it for the sake of the fan. I'd rather we see like an hour of highlights for real than a fight I couldn't care less about. Lord, Jesus is the fire. Yarmulke. Yeah. Jewish yarmulke. Yes, yarmulke. Okay. Read this. I'm the people's champ. Yarmulke. Yes. I should have trusted myself. One time I was wrong when I don't trust myself. I knew I was right, but accepted the possibility I was wrong, even when I was right. Damn. That's what's up, dog. Yarmulke. Yes. I'm that dude. Accidental headbutt. They're going to give him up to 5 minutes. Falco don't look like he want to continue. He's shaking his head no and shit. I think they're saying it's over. Yeah, I can't turn it up too loud. Rutro. Yeah, he said he can't continue. They're going to the cards, but Falco, from the little that I watched, Falco was winning. Whatever. Let's just get this shit on. Again, if we got to have 30 minutes of pre-fight interviews and footage, and even though both fighters are American, hell, play 7 national anthems. I don't give a fuck at this point. That fight was shit, dude. The whole undercard has been ass. Yeah, go to the scorecards. Falco wins. Whatever the UD, technical UD, I don't know.
The sound is just next level. Listen, we had clashes of heads all the time, and just about every fight we have, right? But it's very rarely, Dre, what we just saw. It's very rarely where a fighter is bringing all the velocity and torque and power of a digging punch, and it becomes the head that hits first like that. That was brutal.
That's as bad as it could possibly get. It's just a bad hit. That's the only way to describe it. Knockout took the worst of it because it was initiated. Even though he was on the way in, the impact of the head he got the worst of it. Now, only even stumbled back a little bit as if he was dazed. And we saw that Falcao was worse off than him. That made him feel a little bit better. But Falcao couldn't recover. And here we are going to the scoreboard.
And now a word from DraftKings Sportsbook.
fighters take to the ring, Carter had his first share of $25,000 with our free play. Pick who will win the fights, how they'll go down, and how long they'll last. Plus, in legal sportsbook states, bet $1 to win $100 if either fighter lands a punch in the main event. So, download any DraftKings app now. Sign up with promo code BOXING, make your picks, and make it rain.
World title fight is coming up next from Vegas. Crawford versus Porter. Welterweight World Championship is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Don't forget, new customers can bet $1 to win $100 if either fighter lands a punch in tonight's main event. Download the app, use the code BOXING, and make it rain.
Make it rain, hoes.
Time for Tale of the Bet, brought to you by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
More than a feeling. Porter -7. Oh, I'm sorry. Crawford -700. Porter +500. Winner by KO, TKO, DQ +15 for Crawford, +1100. Yeah. Porter ain't a puncher like that. Go to distance. Yes. -175. Crawford. +130. No. For Porter. Over under 10.5 rounds. Over -260 Crawford. +205 for the under. Yeah. It's going more than 10 rounds. It's going more than 10 rounds. Yes. Yes. You know, like I said in my video, Shawn Porter's an acquired taste, but he ain't no punk. He's a fucking dog. Whether you like his style or not, it's effective. You know what I'm saying? And to me, only one person has just even flirted with dominating him. And to me, that was Kell Brook. I'm just going to say it. And I'm an Earl Spence dude. But Kell Brook beat Shawn Porter more decisively than anyone I've seen. You know, take it or leave it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I saw the fight with my own eye. I didn't see the fight live when it happened. I saw it a couple years afterwards and hearing, oh, Brook was holding, and oh, it was controversial, and then you watch it, you're like, ooh. Like, to me, for real, Kell Brook won like 9-3, 8-4. Worst case scenario, 8 rounds to 4. Like, for real. But white trunks, black trim, white gloves. Okay. See, a lot of people don't give you these type of details during round by rounds. I've always like, what color trunks is he wearing? Give me a visual picture. How does his hair look? He got a fro this fight. He got a fade. He got a mullet. Like, what's going on? He got a mohawk. Like, tell me, how does he look? Uh-oh.
58-56 in favor of the winner by technical decision, Esquiva.
Okay, Falco won by a split technical decision. Wow. And again, I wasn't watching closely, but every time I glanced at the fight, Falco was winning, but he two of the judges gave him the fight. One judge gave it to Volney, the Eastern European named brother. Volney.
Tonight's main event will change 2 lives forever. Will bestow great good fortune on the winner at the expense of the loser. That's the case.
10-10. Yeah, let's get this main event on, man. Let's get this main event on. I'm getting old. I'm up there in age, and I'm the champ. The champs need rest. You can't maintain a championship by being up late. Yes, Juan. Juan El Fuego, skinny dude, was just standing there letting Falco unload. Right. I don't understand how it was a split technical decision. Don't get it. More than anything, though, I'm glad the shit's over. I'm glad it's over. So that's the silver lining here. Juan El Fuego. The shit's over. That's the silver lining. It's over. It's done. We're beyond that. Neither of these dudes are going to ascend to any type of level, where they're not going to be pay-per-view main eventers. Neither should have been pay-per-view co-main eventers. Let's just put that out there. It is what it is. It's over. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Main event, sir. Main event. Juan, that's BS. It was 3-1 easy, possibly 4-0. Again, I wasn't paying heavy attention to it, but, whenever I glanced, one man was clearly in control, and that man was not the skinny dude, as you call him. Like you say, he was shelled up and catching shots, and he'd occasionally throw some jabs, but Falco wasn't terribly impressive or even impressive at all, but he at least brought the fight to Volney. So, it was a very easy fight to score. To me.
Terence Crawford has always had a short fuse. Terence would get so angry that his eyes would well up and he would tear up. And people looked at him like he was soft, but they didn't understand. That's anger. And that's how his anger comes out. My dad has hung on to this story where, Terence got into an altercation.
We were at a U.S. tournament. I had words with Terence at the tournament about something, and I happened to be walking through this darkly lit area, and he was coming through at the same time. And we faced off like gunfighters.
Fist balled up, just mad, he's angry. And my dad sized him up. He said, I could tell that Terence wasn't going to back down, so I left him alone because we could end the fight. That's what Terence was.
And it was crazy because even then, he didn't just walk away. He turned with me and watched me the whole entire time until I walked away.
Fist stay clenched.
Oh, fist stayed clenched the whole time.
They're telling the story how Kenny Porter and Terence Crawford had an altercation, apparently, per Kenny Porter. They were walking down a darkly lit area, maybe bumped into each other or whatever, and Crawford was ready. And Porter's looking at him like, and I ain't saying Kenny Porter could have whipped him then, but he's like, I'm a grown man. This is a teenager. Crawford was an amateur at the time. So Kenny Porter stepped away, but he said even then Crawford had his fist balled up like, what? He was ready. And that's who he is. He's a mean dude. Juxtaposed with Shawn Porter, churchgoer, doesn't cuss, doesn't drink, doesn't use drugs, very nice guy. Crawford's a nice guy too. Like I said in the video, when him and Spence had their infamous face-to-face deals, there were two media entities there. Ellie Setback and Pugilism Company. And to this day, like Deontay Wilder says, I still occasionally do videos for Pugilism Company. We were there because they met in Oklahoma City. Maurice Hooker was defending his super lightweight title against Alex Aceto in Oklahoma City, which is a 3.5 hour drive from Dallas. That's nowhere. We drove up that night and drove back the same night. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, of course, Reese, cool with Spence, grew up sparring Spence. I've seen them spar countless rounds. And he's also cool, at least as recent as his last fight against Virgil Ortiz. Hell, Bo Mack worked Maurice Hooker's corner. So they're both real tight with Maurice Hooker, so they both showed up to, show support. And then they had a playful exchange. They definitely, from what I saw, Spence and Crawford like each other more than they want people to know. I won't say they're friends, but they're definitely not enemies either. They're not enemies. They'll talk shit. They have each other's numbers, phone numbers. They've been on the phone. In fact, I think they might even call and told each other, hey, we're going to meet here tonight. And, keep it respectful, but let's talk some shit, I don't know that for a fact, but that's looking back on the situation, that's how it seemed. Oh, shit. Triple D. Ice B. It's true. It's true, Ice B. It's true. I see you, Ice, my dude. Ice B in this thing. Hey, the champ is here, though. You see this belt around my neck. The champ is here, Ice. The champ is here. The champ is here. Yeah, Ice B family fight beat, so don't fuck with my dude. Like, you fuck with Ice B, you fucking with me. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's true. The champ is here. Jamel Herring in the building with Bud. I wonder if Shakur's there. Oh, yeah, Porter already got his hood on. Yeah, he's in that zone now. So you got to watch them church boys that fight. They dog. Like, Shawn Porter's a dog. Beyond anything else, I kind of lost my train of thought. I had mentioned how Porter was this guy, doesn't do this, doesn't do that. And then, Crawford's cool too. Back to my point. Shawn Porter's a fucking dog. So just don't, because he's nice, ain't nothing nice about Shawn Porter in that ring. He's kind of like Holyfield in that way. Holyfield, mama's boy, church going. I remember after he stopped Mike Tyson, every answer, what did you do to beat Mike Tyson? Well, I prayed to the Holy Spirit, God, okay, well, getting away from God, what strategically did you do to beat Mike Tyson? Well, it wasn't really about strategy, it was about the Holy Spirit. Like, Holyfield kept it that way, but he was a fucking dog. Not a D-O-G, D-A-W-G, dog. He was a dog in that damn ring. Woo-wee. They finna fight, y'all. They finna to fight. I can't wait. I still can't wait. Lord, have mercy. Oh, shit. He got marvelous one. Porter does. He did dedicate this fight to Hagler. Wow. Wow. Marvelous. Oh, he's got Marvelous and War. Shawn Porter has a black robe on with a bunch of patches, a snack patch, and a couple other patches. But on the back of his black robe, it says Marvelous One. Whoa. Ice B asks, is Earl gonna fight again? Yes. He'll fight again. Will he be the same? I don't know. Hope so. But we'll see, Ice. Ice Beezy in this thing. Thanks for showing up, Ice. It's true. It's true. My dude, Ice. And yes, motherfuckers, his government name is Ice B. His last name is B. Ice. Mr. Ice B. Yes. He's a hell of a rapper too, Ice B is. Look up his song, Throw Chairs. Throw chairs on them ho. Throw chairs on them ho. Yeah. Ice got rhymes, man. Ice got rhymes. Skills. I need to step on the patio as we doing the anthem. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the somewhat free, and the home of the brave. Yeah, hold up. Patio.
Vegas has a unique way of taking all of this pulsing energy and funneling it into one 24 by 24 foot ring. Through the years, it matters most when the Mandalay Bay puts on the mega show. Last generation home, the biggest bounce right here. Lennox Lewis, Trinidad, David Boyle, Sugar Shane, Tarver, Roy Jones. The all-time thriller we had with Castillo Corrales right here in this ring. And now the big test for Terence Crawford. Can the unbeaten best of the biz, the finisher, do what no one has done to Shawn Porter? Or will Porter get to a place that Crawford's never been to?
Once there was a king who left neither an heir nor a clear path to succession. A lot of the guys took a shot. We talked about why. But none more than him. Each of these trials left the fighter wiser, stronger, even more desirous of that crown. But have they prepared for this? The greatest test of all comes in the guise of an old friend, long denied all those same opportunities. They are each sober warriors, family. One marches to his father's house. The other hears his mother.
Yeah, I somewhat free. It's true. We're kind of free. Free-ish. I'll even type that. Free-ish. Free-ish. Got my beer. That's alcohol abuse. I forgot my beer.
It's not merely what you know of yourself, but you know of him.
It's like deserting your kid. You leave your beer on the patio. Yeah, my curtain fell. Whatever. My mother-in-law put it up. Hopefully between her and my wife. Well, my mother-in-law lives 4 hours away, so she ain't gonna do it tomorrow. But I'm guessing my wife will, hopefully. That's why you can see my old ass light fixture right there. It's like some 1970s ass shit. But who gives a fuck? I don't have people over my house, no way. I don't entertain. Like for real, I've had maybe like non-family or like dudes I grew up with and shit. Like I've had maybe 2 guests, and we've been in this house for fucking 24 years. Me and my wife, and we've had like 2 guests in 24 years. If you don't include family or people that we've known, her or me, since childhood. Okay. Annie up, get that food. Annie up, kidnap that food. It's the perfect timing. No, I thought that's what Porter was coming out to. Shit. What you coming out to, Porter? Hey, this shit matters. Maybe not to a lot of y'all, but ring entrance music matters. Marvelous. War. He wearing that hoodie like Hackler would wear it under his eye, yeah, over. Yeah, under his. Oh. Woo. You can't channel Hackler's spirit back and be half stepping. Like, yo, here we go. What's that wrestling dude? Big E, the WWE Universal Champion. Who you got winning? I got Crawford by UD Ice. Could be controversial though. Gonna be a hell of a fight though. Okay, Rhapsody. I guess she's a Christian rapper. You gotta watch them church boys, man. I'm just saying. You gotta watch some church boy. When the church boy boxes at a high level, look out. Holyfield. I mean, like, yeah, you gotta watch him, man. Andre Ward is kind of churchy. You know what I'm saying? Son of God. Them dudes in particular can separate their faith and being classy and respectful, like I mentioned about Porter, not cussing, not drinking, etc. Yes, Ice. He came out to Rhapsody. Yes, Ice. The WWE wrestler Big E said some shit. Then Rhapsody rhymed as he walked to the ring. What did Crawford come out to? Porter came out first. Crawford's the champ. Champ comes out second. I'll even type it. Crawford comes out next. He's the champ. Blood. Wizard.
Terence Crawford is ready. And he's going old school. I'm bad by LL Cool J is the choice.
Cause I ain't met a motherfucker who could do that yet. Trendsetter, I'm better. My rhymes are good. I got a gold nameplate that says I wish you would. And when battle begins, then I gotta join in. And before my rhyme is over, you know I'm gonna win. Cool J is around, so you better make way. Ask anybody in the crowd to say the kid don't play. Slaughter competition, that's my hobby and job. I don't wear a disguise because I don't owe the mob. Got a pinpoint rap that makes you feel trapped. So many girls in my jock, you think my phone is tapped. I'm bad. Dude, what Cool J. So they playing LL, I'm bad right now. But Bud still ain't. Like that's kind of like the pre-intro. The pre ice. Okay, so now Bud is on a little platform. Okay, they still playing it. Okay, he coming out to LL. I'm bad. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn that up real quick.
Free and ready. Any kid who says works hard to score is willing to be around.
I'll play it then. I'm gonna turn it down as soon as he get in the ring, because yeah, they're gonna shut us down if I do it too long.
So much of what fuels it, the way he finishes fights, the way he looks through a window. It is sourced by his difficult and dangerous past.
Cool J.
I'm bad by LL
Cool J. Cool J. Cool J. This DJ Cucuretta was
for 37 fights and 28 knockouts. The best closer in the show.
I'm like Tyson. I said I'm a soldier in war. Yeah, LL. I don't even know who Rhapsody is. I said Rhapsody is okay. She ain't my favorite. Damn sure wouldn't use her for ring music. Porter is a Christian. He's like a Christian type dude, bro. Doesn't cuss, drink, smoke, nothing. No. Because it's Fight Beat. Nathan. Porter's a Christian dude. Yeah, he's kind of. And I don't know. I'm assuming Rhapsody is a Christian rapper. I don't know. Oh shit! Shout out to LL. He just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay. Shout out to the one, the only James Todd Smith. Ladies love Cool J. Yeah, LL was that dude. He was that dude. Like before swag was a word. LL Cool J, 15 years old, whatever he was. Swag for days. And I'm 4 or 5 years younger than him, but I can remember like, yo, okay. I don't know why, but yeah, that dude there, okay. If I could just get half of what he got, just in terms of the way he carries himself, whether he's faking it till he makes it, like shit, yeah. If I could just be half of that, you goddamn right. Okay, I'm somewhere. Here we go. Shawn Porter, 31-3, 17 KOs, 34 years old, from Cleveland. I'm surprised I haven't seen or heard LeBron shouting him out more. It says, no, Rhapsody is a lyricist, far from Christian rap. She might not cuss a lot, though. Okay. Well, hell, why wouldn't you use her for your ring interest, Ice? Lyricist, that's what rappers, that's the core hip hop is rhymes. What are you saying? How are you saying it? Come on, Ice. You know I love you. Come on, bro. No, you know what? I think I know what you're saying. So like, if I was gonna come to the ring, it might like if I'm a 40 fight veteran, it might be different. But like if I gotta fight somebody tomorrow, and you ask me what I want to come to the ring to, it's gonna be some aggressive ass shit. So it'll probably be some Busta Rhymes or Onyx, something like that. PD Pablo, it wouldn't be them, but him. But you get me. It'd be Busta or Onyx. Probably Guns in the Air by Onyx, or I'd have to dig deep because Busta got so many. It would be something like that. But even then, I mean, Busta was a lyricist. I say if I'm walking out to throw chairs, yeah. I changed my mind too. Yes, Ice. Yes, Ice. I'm walking out to throw chairs. Throw chairs on them hoes. That's what I'm walking out to. Throw chairs. And I'm going to have my entourage throwing chairs into the crowd like, fuck y'all, motherfucker. We dangerous. We here to fight. We fucking with the crowd, too. We ain't just fighting this dude in the ring. We fight the crowd. Throw chairs. You damn right. Here we go. Here we go. Round one begins. Porter immediately throws a 1-2. Like, faking the jab. Bud starts orthodox. He normally starts southpaw, I believe. Porter's being more aggressive. Porter even got small thigh-high trunks like Hagler. Porter pressuring. Bud starts slowly. That's just who he is. So I even predicted he'll lose. He'll be behind early. Not that Porter's done much of anything, but Porter's dictating. Crawford's just jabbing, filling him out. He's giving ground whenever Porter engages him. Porter's not throwing a lot, though. He's doing more feinting than actually throwing. He's feigning the left jab. He's not really firing it. Okay, good spin, Bud. Porter got him in the corner, but Bud immediately spun and grabbed him. Double jab from Porter. One of them might have landed. Crawford holds. Ref breaks him up. Bud just really thrown nothing hard, or even nothing hard, but he's just mainly firing his left jab. He just threw a right hand. He missed. Porter ducked it. Yeah, Bud is very cognizant. As soon as Porter gets close, Bud is so far is spinning out to his own left and then grabbing. And I do recall Porter had a lot of success against Spence, keeping him on the ropes. Or Porter would be on the ropes, and Spence would have him back to the ropes, and then Porter would spin on Spence, and it would kind of throw Spence off a little bit. Leaping left hook from Porter. Bud catches it a little bit with his he had the phone up. He held the phone, as Barry Hunter says. Porter tried to counter the left jab with a lead right. Not quite a pull counter, but a lead right. Not a spectacular round. Not a spectacular round, but Porter won it. Porter was the busier guy. And I mean, Bud, you watched a lot of Bud fights. He almost never, ever wins the first round. And this fight is no different. Juan, my man Juan El Fuego says Porter is tiny. Yeah. Yeah, he's a short dude. Motherfucker fought at 165 as an amateur, though. Juan, believe it or not. I can't imagine that. You fought at a heavier weight, you know, when you were a teenager, then you compete at as a grown man. I can't even imagine being lower in weight your entire pro career than you were as a teenager. Like, what? Huh? Unless you were like morbidly obese or some shit. But when you were already in shape. Anyway, round 2. Bud more on his front foot. Or at least he started that way. Now Porter backs him up. Bud's looking to land his own lead right and just switch to southpaw. Yeah, anytime Porter gets close, Bud is grabbing him. And yeah, Bud stays southpaw now. Okay, giving Porter different looks. Jab to the body from Porter. Porter's being a little too patient, I think. I understand you can't be reckless, but he's doing a lot of waiting right now. And you can't wait and beat Crawford. To Juan El Fuego's point, though, Crawford looks a lot. He's just, I won't say a lot bigger, but he's taller, and he seems to be as thick. His arms are as big. His shoulders are broader. You can't really see Crawford's thighs because his trunks are longer, but his calves, let's check them calves out. Yeah, his calves about the same size. So, yeah, Porter is the smaller man. I think it's safe to say that. Porter is the smaller man. Woo! Good right hand. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt Crawford, but it caught him off balance. Crawford swung with a right hand and missed. And as he swung and missed, then Porter landed a right hand. Knocked him off balance, but not hurt. Probably the best punch of the fight, though, to this point. Left hand from Porter. Porter hits in the break, in the clinch, I should say. Ooh, left hook from Porter, but it didn't phase Bud at all. Clean left hook. Not right hand from Porter. Bud standing his ground. That's the thing. Bud will get in the dog fight. If you hit Bud, whatever plan he had goes out the window because he's a dog too. Him and Porter are dogs. And Bud's a mean dude. He want to pay you back like immediately. Good uppercut, Bud. Porter headlocks him and then hits him. Church boy. Church boy. Watching from my fucking phone and shit, dude. Who watches boxing like this? That shit ain't cool. Ooh. Tough round to score, but I'm not doing round by round scoring. To me, that's an even round, or I'd give it to Porter. Good left by Porter, or good left by Crawford. They showed ooh, Lord, left and a right. Hello. Ooh, Lord. Hello. Even round or slight edge to Porter, I think. What you think, Juan? Yeah, you had round 1, 10-9. So did I, Porter. To me, it's either round 2 was either even or slight edge to Porter. I'm thinking more even. See, I ain't afraid of even rounds. A lot of people scared to score around even. Shit, I'll score 5 rounds. If neither man had a clear advantage, I'll score 5 fucking rounds even on your ass. I don't care. Gun to my head, it was either Porter's round or even. To me. Round 3. Round 3. Porter landed one more punch. and threw 2 fewer punches in round 2, if anyone gives a fuck.
Sticking to the plan. That second round was something. Porter was 12 of 34. Crawford was 11 of 36.
Novak is going to have to remind Terence Crawford often to not get into a firefight with the fights.
Porter's still a bit too patient. He's still a bit too patient. He's definitely showing more respect for Crawford than he did Spence. By this point, Porter had, he tried to engage Crawford also, so I take that back. But Crawford's just holding and he's spinning out and then holding him, so he's not as effective when he tries to engage Bud against the ropes. Bud is like, yeah, I'm to the ropes, but I'm getting up out of here. Bud's definitely looking for the left uppercut when Porter comes in. He hadn't landed it flush, but and he's doing from the southpaw position. He's still southpaw this round. He's looking for that lead left uppercut, and he's not giving ground to Porter anymore. Bud is dictating to Porter now, which Shawn is he's not throwing a lot of punches, man. Like Bud is like neutralizing just his output. Like Shawn ain't throwing a punch in damn near like a minute, dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? Okay, there we go. Oh, good right hand to the chest, look like. Yeah, Porter said, fuck that. It's almost like he heard me. Oh, what? I'm not throwing? Okay, let me throw then. Bud smiling at him. The dog fight is on. Let's go. Yeah, Bud's a bigger man. Like, damn. Is Porter cut, maybe? Porter's cut over his right eye. Looks like from a clash of heads. Bud hit Porter to the body and then tripped him. Not intentionally, but Porter went down from a trip. Yeah, it looks like Porter's cut over his right eye, maybe, from a clash of heads. And it's thrown Porter off. Like, he's kind of, even though Porter probably initiated it, because, he will lead. Ooh, Lord. Bud just muscled him into the ropes. Okay, that was a Crawford round for sure. Yeah, Porter's cut. Oh Lord, over his right eye. It ain't a good cut either. Oh Lord, yeah. It was a clash of heads, but I'm pretty sure Porter initiated it. Oh, actually, he didn't. They were in fighting, and Bud had ducked. And as he came up, the right side of Bud's head hit the right side of Porter's eye. Oh, Lord. And with Bud fighting southpaw, if that blood start going in that eye and he can't see, him and Bud talking to each other. Round 4, Bud still southpaw. Yeah, I agree, Juan. Bud's round. Even though Porter landed more, that punch stats don't mean everything. Crawford won that round. For sure. Not for sure, 5 sure. In the last 2 rounds, Crawford has neutralized Porter like in a Uranus Ugas way. Like Porter's output is very low. Punches he throws seem to be desperation punches. He's still in the fight, but he's not getting his ass kicked or nothing. But he seems to be presented with a puzzle that he can't quite solve right now. He's the smaller guy. He's not as quick. He's not as long. He's not as rangy. And I mean, he has to gamble with this guy who's a real good counter puncher and can switch stances and, you know. Good right hand by Porter, but he didn't follow it up. Like, Porter's not a single shot type dude. He's normally getting in there winging. Right, left, or left, right, left, right.
The athleticism of Shawn Porter, the skill and accuracy of Terence Crawford.
To this point, we're a minute left, 50 seconds left in round 4. Crawford's having an easier time with Porter than Spence did after 4 rounds. We're just a third of the way through the fight, so a lot more, many more rounds left to play out. And at this point, neither man's been the least bit hurt or, you know, Crawford's on the verge of evening the fight, though. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Porter's too quick. He's the same way that Porter could engage Spence and trap him on the ropes. He can't do Bud like that. He just can't. And that's where Porter did most of his damage in the Spence fight when he had EJ against the ropes. And even when Bud backs there, he's like, okay, he swings, I'm out. And he's dipping to his own left. Bud is to get out. First couple rounds, he would grab. In this round, he spun out to his left and then fired. Yeah, it's an even fight now. What say ye, Juan? Even fight after 4. I was in the back of the head, but still, he spun out. Actually, he spun out to his right that time. My bad. I said he spun out to his left. He spun out to his right that time and then hit Porter in the back of the head. In the neck. Hell, he hit him with this part of his, the gloves come all the way down. He hit him with this part in the back of the head. But still, he hit him. And then Porter ran into the little padding in the corner, Ricky Hatton style. Hatton against Floyd style. Give me your score, Juan. Even fight? I got it even. What about you? 2 rounds apiece. We're in round 5. I see you, Juan. Yeah, even fight. Andre Ward has it 3-1. He gave round 3 to Porter. Okay, Ward, whatever. Yeah. I could see round 2 going either way, which but round 3, that was Crawford's best round. Round 3 was more, neither round's been decisive, any of the rounds, but Crawford won round 3 more clearly than he won round 4. I don't know what Ward saw. Now, in his defense, he's only watching it from one side of the fucking ring. That's a hindrance. So Bud's back could be to Ward, for instance, and Ward or Bud is firing, landing shots, and Ward can't even tell because all he can see is Bud's backside. Porter opening up more with both hands. Bud just pushes him off. Bud strong, man. Damn, he's strong. I didn't think he was strong enough, and he's pushing Shawn Porter backwards. Wow. Like easily. He's George Foremaning him. Like, man, back up, little dude. Wow. Okay, Porter's got him on the ropes now. But now Porter's holding, and then Bud spins him. Ref breaks him up. Yeah, Bud strong as fuck at 47, apparently. I didn't see any way that he would be able to push Shawn Porter backwards. Just back up, little dude. Woo! Woo! I think Bud, that last little flurry might have won the round for Bud because it was a close round until then. I don't know why dudes have their mamas and their girl. I don't want my wife in my fight, dude. I don't. I don't want the woman I love to potentially see me get my ass whooped. Anyway, patio. I got a 3-2 Bud after 5. And he's won the last 3 rounds in my book. Agreed, Juan. You're not a bad judge, Juan El Fuego. You're not a bad judge. But it is early in the day in your neck of the woods, so you probably ain't drank yet either. You're completely sober and shit. Oh, good body shot, Bud. Bud seems to be, he's looking to land some hurtful shit now. Rut row. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, good uppercut, Bud. Porter's a dog, though. He's like, fuck it, let's go. And the cut that opened, it hasn't been a factor. It has not been a factor since the cut opened. So, I don't know who that cut man is, but he's a motherfucker. Like he's neutralizing Shawn Porter. While being rather stationary. He's neutralizing Shawn Porter. Good left hand, Bud. Still southpaw. We're just in round 6, but Porter's going to have to do something different. Porter got to do something different. Uh-oh. Another clash of heads. Now Bud is cut. Ooh, inside his right eye. Rut row. The plot thickens. I don't know if Bud's ever been cut. I don't know. I ain't never seen him cut. I ain't seen just every single one of his 37 or however many fights he's had, but I've seen 25 of them. You know, I've seen most of them. And I was at 2 of them. He fought in Dallas once and then in Arlington once. He fought Sanabria in Dallas, where the Dallas Mavericks play. And I believe it was Delorme. It was Thomas Delorme he fought in Arlington at University, Texas at Arlington. I was at both of them fights. Cool dude. Real cool dude. Bud is right there in the trenches with him now. They center ring just chopping away. I don't know, man. I don't know if Bud did a lot that round, but it would be hard for me to give that round to Shawn Porter. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't get that to Porter. So Porter missed the right hand, and his arm inadvertently brought Bud's head into him. And Porter's head hit Bud right here on the inside. So Porter is cut here. He was cut here. Porter's cut like Porter was cut here. Crawford's cut like here inside his eye. And these fucking replays, I still need to do a fucking smoke break. God damn it. Shit. How you got it, Juan? 4-2, Bud. Round 7. Porter's thrown 67 more punches and landed 6 more punches. But again, punch stats. Bud's winning the fight. Tough round score because my kids are screaming. I've got it even. Okay, I can't argue that. I can't argue. I mean, I could, but I won't. I'll say it that way. I can always argue, but I won't. Me, I'm a ring generalship guy. And hell, since round 3, it's been a Terence Crawford fight per se. So, you know, that doesn't mean you can't score a round for Porter as you did, but it's the fight that Bud Crawford wants. Kind of like in Fury Wilder 1, there was a lot of meh. There was a lot of meh type of rounds, but I'm like, hey, meh. That's what Tyson Fury wants. Fury wants that. That's what he wants. Jab from Crawford. Porter's still doing too much waiting. Ooh. Good left hand from Crawford. It's weird. Crawford is there, yet not as available to Porter as Spence was. He's there. He's like, here I am. Yet he's not as available. And he's fighting southpaw. You know, Spence is southpaw. Porter's just doing it. Crawford's just doing it even better. Once he switched to southpaw, Crawford had to switch back. He's been southpaw from the moment he switched southpaw, which I think was mid-round 2. He's been southpaw the rest of the fight. Now that round, now that's an even round. Really nothing happened in the 7th. I'm going to go smoke, goddammit. Nothing happened in the 7th. To me. To me.
punches. Even Crawford with a slight edge now, 64-60. Good combination, catches him coming in. Punch combination by Crawford with so good countering motive. Off the back foot, off the front foot. And now shooting to the head is Crawford. Good start to round number 8 for the champ.
Ward still got Porter up. What the hell, Ward? Come on, bro. Porter's not winning this fight. He's in the fight. I won't say it's absurd to have him ahead, but it's fucking absurd to have him ahead right now. It just is. Crawford looking like he might be trying to gain a second wind. He's his output has dipped a bit. Jab, jab. Still southpaw though. He just missed with the left uppercut. Yeah, he's grabbing. He's making love to Porter. They get to the ropes. He's making love to him. Like, come here, baby. I need you close. Right hand from Porter. Another right hand. Crawford holds. But touching that bread basket. Back Porter off a little bit. I think Porter, he pushes Porter off again. He's just stronger than Porter, dude. That's the biggest surprise to me inside, that he's bigger. He's bigger, but he's also stronger. I think I give that round to Porter. And maybe it's because I haven't given him one in several rounds, but I think he landed the more effective blows. They both landed shots, but yeah, Porter won that round. I agree, Juan. Round 9.
He's only landed 21% to this one. Found it in the last round.
Crawford backhands his jab a bit, but not enough where the ref is going to warn him. He's a damn good fighter. Porter makes everybody fight his fight. And Bud Crawford isn't fighting Shawn Porter's fight. Like that's it's not the action fight I thought it would be to this point, but it's still very impressive. It's no less impressive. Oh, shit. The homie Big Dog in the building. Oh, shit. Fight Beat Hall of Famer. Big Dog. Leon Neal. What's up, my RJ brother? My RJ brother. Big Dog. I don't know though. I got Crawford slightly up. I ain't even scoring no more, but it's been Crawford's pace. It's been the fight he wanted since like the third round. I ain't saying he's like up 7-2 or some shit like that, but it's been like that. Juan El Fuego says, "What up, big dog?" Juan, he's Punk. Remember him from Boxing Fanatics and Fight Beat? Punk. Oh shit. Porter gets dropped. He looks discouraged too. Gets dropped early in the 10th. Here we go. Jab. Yeah, I was sitting there running my mouth. I didn't see what Crawford caught him with, but they'll replay it. Right hand. It was probably, I'm guessing it was a left uppercut because he's been looking for it all fight. He's going for the kill. Porter still game though. But game, oh Lord, down again. Now Porter's beating the canvas for getting dropped. He's pissed at himself. Uh-oh. Swollen under both eyes. Kenny Porter stopped it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Kenny Porter just stopped the fight. Wow. Ooh. That's his son. He knows his son. Oh, my God. That's surprising. That's surprising. I bet you, no, I don't bet. Shawn is pissed. Shawn is pissed. He's pissed. Like, bro. Like, dude. Wow. Bud's talking to him. They're having a long embrace. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised after this, and I'm going to say it. After this, it would not shock me if Kenny Porter never works his son's corner again. Because Shawn walked away. Shawn walked away like, bro, like he was disappointed in him. Like, yo, why you stop this shit? I agree, Juan. It was gonna get worse, but Shawn wants to go out like that. And he wasn't like, come on, we've seen guys hurt way worse than that, and they're allowed. The ref didn't stop it, but we've seen guys hurt way worse than that, allowed to continue by their corner. Now, that's where the whole being the parent shit can backfire on you being the trainer. Wow, he stopped it. Ice BS. Porter stopped the fight. No ice. His father did. No ice. Porter's father / trainer stopped it after the second knockdown. Wow. I mean, he get dropped 3 times, then yeah, hell, the ref probably would have stopped it at that point. I got a homie texting me now, Dad shouldn't have stopped it. I agree, man. This will be the last time Kenny Porter worked Shawn's corner. I'm predicting that. Shawn he didn't want to stop. Shawn threw a right. Oh, and leaned right into a left hook. Bow. Like Big Dog said, left hook on his ass. Jab. Missed the right hand. Misses the left. Boom. Crawford catches him with a left. It drops him on his ass. Right hand hurt him on the second knockdown, but then some touch-up shots on the arms deposited Porter to the canvas the second time. You can't stop it there, Dad. You can't stop it there, Dad. You just can't. Especially when your son is showing, like, he was cognizant. He's beating the canvas like, fuck, I just got dropped. Damn it. I get caught with that, And then you stop it, Dad? Woo! He's up at like 6 or 7. He's cussing and like, come on, man. And he's motioning at his dad like, what are you doing? And then he walks away from his dad like, yo. Bud's mama and him dancing. That's funny. Yeah, I agree with you, Juan. It was gonna get worse, I believe. I don't think Porter would have lasted the rest of that round. But damn, that wasn't the proper time to stop it. It just wasn't. It wasn't. And I'd be willing to bet you Porter is more pissed about the way it was stopped than he is pissed about losing. I bet you he's mostly pissed about the way the fight was stopped. Like, come on, dude. For better or worse, yeah, you need to save fighters from themselves, da-da-da. But sometimes you let dudes go out like they want to go out, man. Let them go out like they want to go out. Hell, Deontay Wilder. Okay, he ain't saying shit about this third fight with Fury. He went out on his own terms and got his ass whooped again. And there's nothing else to say. There's nothing left to say or do, as I like to say. Sometimes you got to let motherfuckers go out on their terms. No, there's nothing you could have done different. No, he didn't cheat you or whatever. Porter will, at least in his mind, be like, look, I could have went the distance. Pops. Exactly, Lee. Yep, he wasn't even hurt. He wasn't stopped to fight hurt. Hell no. I agree, dog. This will be even if Kenny is if Kenny's in the corner, there'll be another head trainer. Kenny will be demoted. He'll get like the Jack Mosley treatment, like Shane kind of, gave his pops the Heisman. Let me stand up because you can't do the Heisman sit. Can't give it justice. He gave his pops the Heisman. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm expecting Shawn to do that. Earl Spence in the building. EJ. I see you, EJ. Iced up. Him and his partner shaking their head like, nah. Hey. Let's see it. Wow. Big dog, I can't recall a worst stoppage. Hey, from the corner, like, yeah, man. Like, bro. I mean, it kind of reminded me, Porter wasn't as aggressive, but it kind of reminded me of the Chico Corrales Floyd fight when his stepdad, everybody thought that was the dad. I think it was his stepdad, the brother in his corner, waved the fight off. But hell, Chico had got dropped 6 times at that point. So that's a little different than I got dropped twice.
Did you feel that you were in a condition to continue in this fight?
Yes. The punch that he was catching me too clean, and I think that's what my dad saw. I saw it, I felt it, and I just think that my timing was a little off. Great fighter over there wouldn't allow me to catch my rhythm. That was my game plan going in, not to allow him to catch his. He's a dynamite dude, in and out of the ring. Congratulations.
It was a typical Shawn Porter fight. It was competitive. The judges had it very close until the stoppage came in the 2 knockdowns. But you are the only man who has been in the ring with every welterweight of consequence, every welterweight champion of this era. Where do you place Terence Crawford?
I knew you'd ask who's the best out of everybody I've been in the ring with. There's no doubt that man, I think, hit me more than anybody I've been in the ring with. He was on point, A through Z.
Porter just said it. Crawford's the best he's been in the ring with. And Porter's fought everybody. Spence, Thurman, Danny, Broner, Paulie, Ugas. He's fought everybody. Like, he just said he's got the Quan. Porter just referenced Jerry Maguire. He's got the Quan. The Quan. The Quan. Wow, the Quan.
So that's just, that just makes me say, you know what?
The crowd is booing. Now in the interview, they killed Michael Kenny and the crowd is booing Kenny Porter.
When guys get to certain levels, they believe they know what they're doing, and they don't necessarily take all the information. So, this is where we at with it, and I had to make that decision. It's an easy decision for me. It's easy. He lives right across the street from me. I'll be having breakfast with him.
Andre Ward said you didn't stop it because of what happened there. It was about what you perceived could happen. Is that accurate?
Oh, no, definitely what he did. And Shawn was hurt. And moving forward, this guy is, like I said, he's a sharp fighter. And my kid is at a deficit at that point. He can't defend himself like he should.
Yeah.
And finally for you, you've been in the corner against every elite welterweight of this era. What makes Terence Crawford special?
You know what? To just name one thing, I can't. But all things combined, he can do it. He can do everything that it needs to be done. Offense, defense, switching sides, speed, quickness, and power.
Thank you, Kenny. Shawn, as always, thank you for your time.
Shawn will never disrespect his daddy. But yeah, I think this is if assuming Porter continues to fight, which I see no reason why he wouldn't. This is gonna be this will be Pop's last time being the head trainer. Yes, Juan. I'd fire my dad if he talked shit like that after the stoppage. Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody from Omaha that came to see the fight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Absolutely.
To death for following each and every video that we brought out. We're going to keep rocking them out. Shawn Porter, like I said before, I'm going to say everything I can. Say nothing bad about him. He's been in there with everybody. He did what he could. I just want to let him know.
It was a hard fight. It wasn't easy because no Shawn Porter fight's ever easy for the opponent. When did you figure him out?
Round one.
Porter said I figured him out in round one. Even my daughter's texting me. My oldest daughter, Brittany. Wow. His dad is really going off in this interview. Yeah. Yeah. He's tripping, dude. All right. I had Crawford up by a round or two. Porter was still in the fight. He got dropped twice. Third knockdown. Okay, stop it. But he got dropped, and he's clearly cognizant. He's there because he's beating the canvas in frustration. It would be like stopping the fight when Buster Douglas got dropped by Mike Tyson. Mike hit him with the uppercut, and Buster's like, damn. So his wits are there. He's like, fuck. He knows what he got hit with, why he got hit with it, and he's pissed that he got hit with it.
That's what happened. As soon as the stoppage happened, that's what happened there.
Hey, listen. My thing is, who number one in the welterweight division now?
Ooh. Asking who number one in the division. Ooh. Yeah. I'll say this. Ain't nobody beat Shawn Porter as decisively as Terence Crawford did. Who else stopped him? Who else dropped him twice?
Maybe I'll go up to 154. Maybe it's Spence, get his tail out his butt, he'll fight me. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? I will whatever.
It wasn't about like sending a message to Spence, you said, but in the end, you stopped him when he couldn't. What does that mean about you?
Just styles make fights. You know, I look at all of us. We all great. You know what I mean? We all talented. We all got different styles.
I see you, big dog. Pops kept it 100, though. But damn, that's a combo between him and his pops. Agreed. And he wasn't hurt.
What did you say to one another? Huh? What did you say to one another?
Oh, I love him. You know what I mean? Shawn Porter is a real good friend of mine. You know, I told him, you know what I mean? I really
Ooh, bud, wife, boy. Hello.
we always said we was gonna
She done slimmed down. Husband making that money. Now she probably got a strength and condition in person, looking all sexy. She was always a pretty girl. She was just kind of big. Yeah, they got like 6 kids or whatever.
Always honest, quite refreshing, and very confident, and with reason to be.
Ice B after 2 knockdowns. Leon Neal, you right about that. Yeah, man. Pops was tripping. And here's the thing. Kenny Porter, Shawn's dad, is not only his trainer, he's also Shawn's manager. So when I say this is his last time working the fight as a head trainer, he's going to always be his son's manager. That'll never change. He may even still be like, you know, one of the guys in the corner, but Shawn can't carry on with his pops as his head trainer. After that stoppage, you know. And I agree, like, hey, I got kids. My kids play sports, not combative sports, but it would be my middle daughter, Sarah. So Brittany texted me. I had Deucey, who's named Shawn. That's why I call her Deucey. She was on here. And Sarah's my middle daughter. Growing up, she was in Taekwondo. She was undefeated in judo, had like 10 or 12 judo matches, never lost. Fought ball. I mean, she was a child, but she was like 6, 7 years old and was beating boys in judo. But even then, it was nerve-wracking as fuck. I can't. To sit and watch my child compete in a combative sport, I get it. But I also wasn't her coach or her trainer in those combative sports. So I sat my ass over here, and whatever happened, happened. Leon Hill, Bud White was built like a nose tackle. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Built like a nose tackle. Vita Vea looking ass, motherfucker. Vita Vea looking ass. And Dominican Sue looking ass. And Dominican Sue looking ass. But that's the funniest shit all night, dog. And I'm a funny motherfucker. But you had the line tonight, big dog, Leon. Bud White was built like a nose tackle. That's my dog, man. That's my RJ brother. Hey, you see this belt, big dog? You see this belt, right? The champ is here. Your boy got a belt. Hell yeah, belts. You see this belt, bro? Comment on my belt, man. Before you get out of here, comment on my belt. Pay some respect to my belt. Come on now. The champ is here. Look like a nose tackle, man. Woo! Yeah, you know Bud love her. Cause she just now slim. Hell. Like, whoa. You're a millionaire? And okay, you love her, huh? You love her. Okay, all right, bro. You know. Hey, big women need love too. I ain't mad, but I'm just saying. You know. Yeah, Lee, hell yeah, the sweet ass belt. Yes, sir. The champ is here, boy. Yes, sir. My man. All right, y'all. Well, the fight's over. Controversial. We got a lot of talking points to build on. Go to Fight Beat, or I'll meet you on Facebook, wherever you do your boxing talk. And next big fight, next pay-per-view is Tank and Cruz, which me and Juan El Fuego will talk about that. It was supposed to be Tank versus Rolly. Rolly had he was dabbling, doing some other shit. So he's been replaced with Isak / Isaac Cruz. Not a pay-per-view worthy fight. Even Tank and Rolly wasn't pay-per-view worthy, but it would at least be two bombers going at it. So we'll see. But Ice B, but is Porter really the measuring stick though? Ice. Porter has fought everybody at the division. Everybody. I'm typing it now, Ice. Everybody. Shawn Porter has fought Keith Thurman. He's fought Danny Garcia. He's fought your Dennis Ugas, who just beat Pacquiao. Shawn Porter's fought Earl Spence. Shawn Porter's fought Adrian Broner. Shawn Porter's fought Kell Brook. Like Shawn Porter, you put any of the current welterweights, you line them all up and point out their resume. Shawn Porter's resume shits on all of theirs. Now, he ain't beat all them dudes. Hell, Shawn Porter just got his 4th loss tonight. Thurman beat him. Kell Brook beat him. Kell Brook beat him first, then Thurman, then Spence, and now Crawford just knocked him out. But the thing with the welterweights is they all talk about fighting each other, but they don't end up fighting each other. It's kind of like how the lightweight division is now with Ryan Garcia and Tank and Teofimo and Lomachenko and Devin Haney. They talk about fighting each other, but only fucking Teofimo and Lomachenko fought each other. At some point, I don't care that I don't want you to tweet about who you're gonna fight. Fight him. And with that said, Shawn Porter still, he was losing the fight. He was probably gonna get knocked out in the 10th round, but he still gets the utmost respect from me because he's fought all of them motherfuckers. Everybody else talking about it, Shawn Porter's being about it, dog. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm finna get out of here. I've been on 3 hours, 16 minutes, and 24, 25, 26, 27 seconds. We'll see you next live stream. I'll be sure to let you know. Shout out to Ali. Shout out to Charlie Z. And of course, shout out to Rory Jones Jr. Peace, love, and Zelenoff, Fight Beat. We out.
And, it took us some time. We knew this fight wasn't going